A lot of these men, they're like, okay, who have jobs, they're like, okay, telling their families, okay, I'm ready to get married. You can find someone for me. Can you look for a physician? So can you look for an engineer? Can you look for? So unfortunately, there's a lot of ridiculous stuff there. There are a lot of ridiculous people out there, because what happens then is you're starting your relationships on this foundation of expectations, which are just, it's just the wrong start to a relationship.
I wrote an article about this, and I see there's three ways to know if it's the right person for you. So it's exactly the first phase is just the two of you. You have to have this amazing friendship, intimacy, connection, because the person must be your best friend. So that's something that's very important, because when you meet someone, chemistry can come and go. Chemistry will die over time. What stays is that beautiful, beautiful foundation of this friendship. So you know when you have that with someone and you feel like, I could tell this person anything. I feel so comfortable and so trusting of this person. And the same with them. If you see them not telling you things, then I would be skeptical. And once you've got that beautiful connection, then you look at who do they spend the most of their time with? And this is important, because you have to understand that if I'm going to be with this person, it may mean that I'm going to have to spend time with those people as well, right? And the people they've chosen tells a lot about them, right? They're friends. You're like, why would they choose these people? Are these people who I can see myself spending time with? And the third thing is the family. If in the Asian culture, it's probably the opposite way around. It's first the family, then the friends. In a European, Western society, it would first be the friends, because the family, you might see them once a week, once a month, once a year, whereas the friends, you're going to see them all the time, So in Asia, it might be the opposites. The family you would see all the time.
Yeah.
But regardless, I do believe that that's a problem. I do believe that you can like someone, but if long-term, if you're going to spend 50 years of marriage, and for at least 20 of those years, you're going to hate your mother-in-law, and your mother-in-law hates you, and you're never good enough. The food you cook isn't salted the right way. And everything, the way you set the table is wrong. And everything, the mother-in-law is like, hate, hate, hate. I mean, seriously, I don't know what to say. Keep looking.
Have you heard that the joke that when the parents couldn't handle their son anymore, they just got the son married so they could just shift the responsibility to someone else. Someone else can take over.
No, it's crazy, but honestly, it's so like in life, it's so important who we spend our time with, because everything around you is energy. And I truly believe that that's one of the secrets to success that people don't talk enough about. Energy. And either you are giving off positive energy, and when you do that, you would automatically attract more back, right? Or you're carrying around this negative energy, and this negative energy was given to you by someone, so you took it, and then you're carrying it around, and then you don't understand why things aren't going wrong in your life. You're like, I don't know, I don't have any patience, and everything seems negative. It's all because this invisible energy came to you. So that's why it's important to surround yourself with people who uplift you. So your partner should be your best friend. You laugh with that person. You love that person. You truly feel like, I can tell them whatever is on my heart. Your best friends, your boss. I do believe there is very important to have a good relationship. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship, right? You don't tell your boss everything, but it's all about that energy, right?
Someone who wants the best for you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we have to, but we have to kind of be very self-aware of the energy that we're giving off. And sometimes, for example, I'll have a disagreement with someone, and then I'll get in my car and I'll go somewhere else, and then I'll yell at my kid. And I know this is a direct result of the earlier, even though it's been several hours, I've kept that energy inside. You know, I disagree. Maybe it was someone at work and I was disagreeing on some work thing, but it really got to me. I'm like very passionate. No, this is very important. And then I carry it, and then I come home and I yell at my kid, or I'm mean with my spouse or something, you know? So it's very important not to to release that energy, you know? And I think that's one of the things coaching helps with, because when I was before I left my corporate job, I would carry so much intensity home. I mean, I would go to the gym, I would do yoga, I drink a lot of wine. I mean, everything to just try to get it out of me, you know? And but I didn't have that awareness what it was. And then we wonder why people are stressed and burn out. And it's because you gotta find ways of recognizing, okay, this person was toxic to me right now. But I'm not going to let it in. So it's almost like you create a force field around yourself, and you're like, this is my protective bubble. And I'm very aware that that energy that person just gave, it probably has nothing to do with you. Like I said earlier, when I yell at my kid or my spouse, it's because I was angry about something at work. So so people go around doing this all day long without even realizing it. So they take it out on the next person who they see.
And we all tend to do that, right?
Right.
But
so we have to stop. We have to stop that. And we have to apologize, by the way. So when you start becoming self-aware of your energy that you give out, you'll also see other people's energy. And if you see someone who's constantly grumpy and rude, they're probably deeply unhappy in their life.
Yeah.
So instead of feeling, oh, I'm going to show that person for being so rude, instead try thinking from a place of empathy and compassion and saying, I have no idea what's going on, but this person seems to be hurting because they're acting so mean to everyone. And mostly, hurt people. So if this person's going around being rude, it's because something inside of them is broken, right?
So how do you react?
So
how do you help, especially your loved ones and people that you are near and dear to you, who might hurt you, who might be rude to you? What should you do?
It takes some time to learn what to do, because what you want to do is what I call the heart connection. So everything comes up here. Oh, he said something to me and I'm so angry, or she did this and I told her not to do that. And so we're thinking with our heads, and the anger is actually from our head. So go down to your heart and take a step back. So always take a little bit of a break between your feelings and try to master your own emotions so that you can react from a place of your heart when you deal with people. And when you react from a place of your heart, you set clear boundaries. So you say to them, I want to talk to you about what happened earlier today. It really hurt me, and I just want you to know that. I don't know if you meant to or if you realized, but it really did hurt me. And I don't want to keep that inside me, so I'm letting you know. And maybe they will tell you, wow, I really had no idea. I didn't even think about it. I've been very stressed lately and I just reacted to you. Maybe it's a teenager and they'll say, Mom, my feelings are all over the place. I'm going to be mean to you all the time because I can't control my feelings yet, right? Or like I said earlier, maybe it's your husband and he'll say, I'm really sorry because I had a bad day at work. And it's true that I've been very tense and I didn't mean to take it out on you. But whatever it is, you get closure and then the energy is good again, right? And you know, I also touch people. So not everyone now with COVID, but with your family members, you can touch people, you know. So I take people's hands and I look them in the eye. Like if I would talk to my ex mother-in-law, who is a lovely woman, I would take her hands and I would look her in the eye and I would say, "Mama, everything's okay. Everything's okay. You know, calm down. Like don't